Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. I'm Satakshi and I'm your English faculty at iExamB. And here in this video, we will see one important topic, that is rules of grammar. That is very important for your upcoming IBPS SO AFO exam and also for your NABARD, FCI and other agriculture exams as well. Rules of grammar is the basic topic, ekdam basic topic hai. It is very important because you get questions based on error detection, questions of the pattern of error detection, sentence improvement, sometimes fill in the blanks also are based on rules of grammar, right? Now let's see some of the questions. Firstly, this question, if you read it, it says the EPFO investment income for this year and the interest rate to be paid to the members is expected to be discussed at the Board of Trustees meeting. Now please pause the video and try solving it yourself and then resume the video once you have the answer. So we will discuss this now. It says, firstly, whenever the question is in front of you, I get so many doubts from the students. They say, ma'am, we study rules of grammar and at the time of studying, all the rules are in place. But whenever we are sitting in the exam to solve the question, or even if we are attempting a mock test, at that time we don't know which rule to apply, right? So that is actually the essence of studying rules of grammar. You must know in a sentence, if a sentence is given to you, you must know that where can the error be introduced, right? So firstly, you should check for subject verb agreement, right? Follow an order and make that order specific to you. If you're comfortable with subject verb agreement, first start with that, pick that and see if all the verbs are agreeing with all the subjects, right? And then go for pronoun antecedent agreement. Then go to check if the objective and the nominative forms have been used correctly, right? So on and so forth, right? So coming back to the question, it says this is the EPFO's investment income for this year and the interest rate to be paid to members is expected. Is what? It's a verb. What's the subject for this verb? What is expected to be discussed? EPFO's investment income and also another thing, interest rate to be paid to the members. So these are two things, right? So subject verb agreement rule is getting violated here. It should be are, because subject verb agreement gets complicated when you complicate the subject, and the subject gets complicated when you introduce certain things in the subject. You introduce it with parenthetical clauses like along with, or you combine the subject. It is not a single thing, you combine it with and. So this is the case here. The subject here comprises of two nouns. One is the investment income and the other is the interest rate. So when the subject is of this manner and it refers to two different things, then you always use a plural verb. Alright, so this is wrong here. Is wrong. The error lies in part C. You will mark 3 as your option, as your answer, and you will move ahead, right? The next one says Masaba Gupta marked International Yoga Day by dropping a picture of herself doing the Bakasana, which she is practicing for last 2 years, right? Now again, pause the video and try solving it yourself, then resume the video. So this says which she is practicing for the last 2 years. Now what is the usage rule for usage of for and since? First you have to check that when you can answer the question how many, right? Then you have to use for, right? Can you here answer the question how many? Yes, you can answer the question how many. So for is correct, since is not required, but you have used for. So here is practicing is wrong because the structure in this case is that you use subject plus verb, has verb, okay, has or have been doing, like this. You have been, then doing or practicing verb ing form, and then you say for or since and then the duration, right? So this you have to duration or whatever starting point, okay? So yeah, here the structure is being violated here. It should be has or have been, verb ing form, then for so and so, right? So it should be which she has been practicing okay, because this is still an ongoing action which started in the past but still is continuing, right? So you will use this present perfect continuous form, and this is the structure. It should be has been practicing. Is wrong here, okay? So you will mark option 4 as your answer. All right, now moving ahead, it says the expulsion of party leaders Rhea and Gautam from the Lok Sabha have suddenly changed the dynamics of opposition politics in India. Firstly, whenever we just saw that whenever the subject is combined with and, right, whenever there are two nouns together combined by and acting as a subject, your verb should take plural form if they are separate, right? But now see here, this is the verb, right, have. But is this the verb for this subject? No, it is not. What are they talking about? Though these two nouns are closer to this verb, but the subject for this verb is not this, right? The subject for this verb is what? Expulsion. It is expulsion, because they are talking about expulsion. Even if we remove this part, it will say the expulsion of party leaders has changed the dynamics of opposition politics in India. What has changed the dynamics? The expulsion has changed the dynamics, right? So the expulsion has changed. This have is wrong here. It should be has suddenly changed the dynamics of opposition politics in India. So this is how you have to see. Don't get confused by some traps that have been laid for you, right? You always have to see that your verb should agree with the true subject and nothing in between should affect this verb, right? You will mark C as your answer and we will move ahead. All right. Now this one says Mr. Zuma together with Gupta brothers have been accused of embezzling public money to enrich the now defunct media house. Now what is the rule? The rule is if you are using the parenthetical clauses, right? Now if you know at first glance you may feel that okay, this is all right, this is Gupta brothers, which is plural, and have is to be used with Gupta brothers because it is plural. But see, we are talking about the true subject for this verb. Have is what? Mr. Zuma. Alright, this is only a parenthetical clause together with Gupta brothers. It is a parenthetical clause. The true subject for this have is Mr. Zuma. So here have is wrong. It should be has. Has been accused of embezzling public money to enrich the now defunct media house. So correct answer here is option 2B. Alright, so you will mark this as your answer. Okay, now again moving ahead, the mountaineers faced more extreme weather conditions as they ascended the treacherous peak, battling fierce winds and the sub-zero temperatures, right? So what is being said here? They are talking about the difficulties that the mountaineers faced, right? But note that some words like extreme, unique, and now this is an exercise for you. Extreme and unique, I have told you 2 words. You have to find out more such words. Give me at least 3 more such words in the comment box and I will tell you if you are right or not. 3 such words by themselves, superlatives, and they do not want any other, they do not take any other comparison with it, be it of the comparative form or be it of the superlative form. Even if it was most, it would have been wrong, right? So these words, such words exist standalone, as in not with any other comparison, right? So here the correct way is not to use more or most, no other comparison along with these words, extreme, unique, and so and so. Give me 3 such words in the comment box below, right? So the mountaineers faced extreme weather conditions, right? So they are extreme, they are already superlative, okay, as they ascended so and so. So here you will mark option 2 as your answer and move ahead. All right. So friends, this is all for the video. You must know all the rules. Check for them in the sentence given to you one by one, and stop wherever you find that okay, correct, this rule has been violated. The more you practice, better you will get at identifying such rules and such places and such manipulations, right? So friends, stay tuned to our channel for more such videos, and please subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Please press the bell icon to continue to receive the updates of the videos we post for you.